Hi, Michelle here from Straw-Bearie Designs, and today I'm going to show you how to make this magical rainbow unicorn costume. To make the tutu, you're going to need some rolls of tulle in different colors. What I'm going to do here is I got one of my baskets, just Dollar Tree baskets. I had to dump everything out of it that was in it. And I got some dowel rods, and excuse the mess behind me. And I'm gonna stick the dowel rod through the holes in the basket to hold, I think I can get 2 rolls of tulle through inside my basket. And this will hold my tulle still so that I can pull off a lot from the rolls. Okay, I think I will do 4 colors at a time. So this way, I can grab 1, 2, 3, and 4. I can grab my 4 colors. I put my basket there, and I kind of measure out the size of my table, which is how long I decided I wanted it. And then I can cut, and then I can grab all 4 and do it again. Over and over and over again. So when you're looking at how long of tulle that you want, you're gonna need a little bit more than you think you need. So when I held this up to my waist, you want it to be double down, but then you want to add, I don't know, a pretty good length longer, because once you tie the knot and it poofs out a little bit, it's gonna be shorter than you think. So I had a tutu that I made that was as long as 1 arm to my shoulder, and that seemed a little too short. So I'm making this just a little bit longer than that, and hopefully it'll be have a little bit more coverage. Next, you're going to take some elastic, and you're going to take this elastic and you're going to wrap it around your waist. And when you get to around your waist, you want to just pull it just a little bit so it stretches just a little bit. Then add maybe a little bit more so that it's kind of real loose. And then hold that point so you know where it is. And then you're going to take your elastic and you're going to just tie it in a knot right at that point. And then you can cut off your ends and you will have your elastic. And you can try it on and make sure that you got the right size, that it's gonna be, you know, just a little snug but still work. And then I'm gonna cut off the ends and we'll be ready for our next step. You're gonna take your pile of fluff and you're going to take an individual piece and you're going to put it on your elastic band. I ended up using, I think, 6 different colors for my rainbow tutu, and you're going to have to put each piece on by themselves. You take 1 piece of tulle, you're going to fold it in half, okay? Then you're going to take your piece of elastic and you're going to stick it underneath the half part and make a hole in the loop. Okay? Then you stick the tails through that hole. At this point, it's gonna since we're so close to the beginning, it's gonna try to spread out on the elastic, so you wanna just try to keep it kind of small. So I'm gonna repeat with a different color to give it more of a rainbow look. I'm not gonna put the same colors next to each other. This old interfacing that I've had a really long time, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to put a cone shaped pattern. So this is going to be my pattern, and you can see it's just a piece of paper that I cut out and rolled up into a cone type shape for my horn. Okay, so what I did is I did a little part of a circle and then some lines and figured out the right size. So, gonna put this on, cut out. Okay, so this is just gonna make my fabric a little stiffer. And I looked through my fabric scraps and I found this piece of fabric, and it's so pretty and shiny, but I only have a little tiny bit of it. So I'm gonna have to figure out how I can get it to fit and cover. It is just about going to fit. It's gonna be a little tiny bit on the edges, but I can make do with that. I'm gonna take my piece of interfacing. I'm going to take my sparkly scrap of fabric. I have a wet cloth that I'm going to use as a press cloth. So I'm going to stick that down on top, help protect my sparkly fabric. And I'm going to iron a couple seconds. I'm gonna just kind of check it, get a new spot, and iron it down. This is going to help make my fabric stiffer so that it can be a unicorn horn. We are right now in my new laundry room, which is not quite finished. Most of the construction is done. It really just needs some decorating, and hopefully I will have that on a video coming very soon. So now the interfacing and the fabric are stuck together. Now I'm going to take my little pizza slice piece and I'm going to roll it up so that my edges are going to overlap. I'm just going to add a bead of glue right here along my edge. I'm going to take some polyfill, fiberfill stuffing, and I'm going to stuff it into my unicorn horn. If you didn't have polyfill, you could use cotton balls or old t-shirt scraps, or just, you know, whatever you have. I'm going to just use my scissors to make sure I get it all the way down into the point. I'm going to stuff it in there good. I'm going to stuff all my polyfill in there. And I'm going to put my felt on the bottom. And then I'm just going to add a little glue and fold over the edge. I have some stiff white felt, and I'm going to just trace out kind of the shape of an ear. Then I'm going to fold this so that I can cut out two at the same time. I cut off the sleeve of a t-shirt, and I cut off the binding on the side and just kind of stretched and pulled it and let it curl kind of naturally the way that it wanted to curl. And I am left with, it did curl naturally inside out, but that's okay. I will put that under my hair at the back of my neck. I am left with this strip of fabric, and I've already tried it on. I got a little makeup on it, but it's not going to show, so it's okay. And I've marked where I want my ears to be. So I'm just going to take my ears and I'm going to glue them on to my little t-shirt headband. Just going to put a little bit of hot glue there and then stick my ear in place. And do the same to the other side. I'm going to stick my horn here in the middle. Have a good amount of hot glue so that my horn will stay. Ta-da! My headband is now complete. So my mom has this shirt with these studs, and she got some stains on it and we can't get them off. So she donated it to me, and I thought with these little studs it was going to look beautiful as a shirt for my costume. So first I thought I would use these fabric spray paints that I got on clearance a couple years ago that I've hardly ever used, but the colors are so primary and bright I might only just use the purple. But it got me to thinking that I have spray inks that I use in my paper crafting, and so I thought I would try some of these on the shirt. So we'll see how it turns out. Hopefully, if you didn't want to use spray inks, you could also use something like just a tie-dye. You could a tie-dye shirt would be really kind of cool. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and in the comments, tell me what you're planning on dressing up for Halloween this year. Have a great day, crafting away.